Alright, hello everybody. Hopefully everybody's having a fantastic day. Welcome to Kiram Gaming. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that follow button. Hello to all my Kick people, my Twitch people, and my YouTube people. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day and had a wonderful Christmas yesterday. Hopefully you guys are partying it up, having good times, especially up to New Year's. Today we are going to look at Autodrive today. Yes, Autodrive has hit, so I'm excited about that. So we're going to go ahead and try to get that installed and get that going. Hello, that real doggo. Welcome in. How are you today? Hopefully everything is going well with you. Just to let everybody know, this is a PC only mod, so if you're on console, I'm afraid, sorry, you are out of luck, because these are script mods, and Microsoft and PlayStation don't allow for script downloads on their equipment due to their licensing agreement, so just keep that in mind. That real doggo, thank you, sir, for the super chat of $4.99. You are totally awesome, sir. So thank you, thank you, thank you. So we're gonna get started. I'm gonna go flip to my computer here to get started here. Gotta go to main scene. I'll load up Steam. There we go. And I guess we'll run another scan just while everything's loading. Load up. Manage. Load up library. Close. We'll go back over to here again. Okay, I think there. I got audio now, don't I? Oh my god. I kind of put this together real quick. So, oh my god. I have to restart. Because I did a lot of talking. Okay. I'm embarrassed now. I did not realize that this was not working. Thank you, Doggo, for the super chat. I'm not sure if I got that in on my earlier part of the stream. Hello, the Bear Gaming. Let's see here. So is basically what I had done at the earlier part of the stream was discuss the download process. So looks like I've got everything that I need. One thing that I want to focus on is, like I said, stay away from King's Mod, stay away from 25 FS25 modding or gaming. Some of those third-party sites. I ran a couple of scans. I didn't know my audio wasn't working, so my bad. Let me just rehash some of it. So you do FS25 mods. See, this one's the main mod hub. That one was it. FS25.net. If you build mods yourself, do not upload to these types of sites, especially considering they have all sorts of advertisements and stuff. If you see a lot of ads, it just is a huge mess. Another place not to go to is King's Mod. So in here, you've got advertising that's coming up. Granted, you might be fine if you have an ad blocker, but in the end, most of these sites, they have teams of experts to find ways to get around ad blockers. Like right now, my system's probably super infected right now because there's so much advertising. As I scroll down, I'm probably adding more infections to my machine. Another thing to look at here is, yeah, look, more advertising. Do not click these things because it'll install an executable file and it will just write to your registry and cause a whole whack of problems. This is King's Mod. I mean, this is the one that I hate the most. So I'm just going on the record. I hate it with a passion. Stay away from this site, okay? I mean, it's up to you if you want to go here, but if you're trying to play Farming Simulator 25 or 22 or any previous versions, this site is loaded with tracking cookies. And you're like, everything's popping up. That's just huge red flag to you that you're probably going to get your system infected. And that is not cool. Not by any stretch of the imagination, is all that I can say on the matter. So, let's see if I'm talking. Gotta make sure my audio is working. Hopefully my audio is working. Refresh. Hello, hello. Is it working? Yeah, it's working. Oh, perfect. Working. Great. I'm breaking up too. That's good. All right. So, yeah, so just do not go to these sites. It's horrible. Yeah, I need to scan my system and clean it up because that's just awful. GitHub is fine. If you go to GitHub, I've noticed I've not received any issues from GitHub. That's why I recommend or suggest that mod creators upload to GitHub. Don't use these other sites. So just keep that in mind. Stay away from King's Mod. I have to scan my system because now it's probably infected now that I've been to King's Mod. So don't go there. Please do not go there. I think another place you can probably upload to is Google Drive if you're building your own mods. Store them on Google Drive. That's probably fine. There might be some other places too. Look, I'm up to 28 infections just from going to King's Mod, and I'm not even finished yet. So 37. So yeah, do not go to these sites, people. That's all I'm going to say. It's going to cause you to have a major headache. Now, generally with advertising, it's not going to like go in and delete files. I mean, potentially, I suppose it could, but the intention of most of these sites is to put something into your system so that they can throw advertisements at you. And what it really does is it just slows your system right down. It can affect your audio. Like, I think even just from these 37 infections, it's kind of affected my audio for the live stream. And what it also does is some of the scripts for these will also request for new updates. So it'll check back into King's Mod while you're surfing the internet without you even knowing about it to request and download more crap into your system. So yeah, it's a bit mess over time. Like if you don't clean it up on a regular basis, it's going to do some serious damage. I mean, you could get up to about 5,000 mods, and then next you know it, your system is so slow you can't download stuff. It's a plethora of craziness. That's all I can say. So yeah, if you're downloading mods, don't go to those sites. Because you're just going to, cause problems for yourself. So you just seen King's Mod, what it did. It threw 37 infections on my machine. We're going to go to GitHub. So if you build a mod, put it up on GitHub, because people that are downloading your mod is going to thank you for it, because you're going to be putting it on a site that is not going to cause you problems. So we're going to go to GitHub now. Courseplay FS25. I'm going to go here. And let's see here. We've got all sorts of stuff. So latest version is Courseplay version 8.0.0.2. This is the second release. So if you're not familiar with GitHub, you can check the different release versions. If you need an older version, you can just scroll down. Actually, there's been 3 versions. So, and crafty enough, these are all little fixes. So fixed links. So let's look at number 66. This was submitted by Jaguar95. He is most likely a person that plays the game and ran into a problem and basically came to the site and reported it to Tensuko, who is in the development team for Courseplay. And he'll basically reply. That's 3 days. He's pretty good at replying to stuff. So even on Discord too, the man's like a champ. So it's just crazy. Basically, when you submit, you can put down the version that you're using. So this was 8.0.0.0. I don't speak German. Let's see if I can find an English version one. This one is, yeah, here's an English one. Martin L45. 3 days ago. Put in the version he's using, the game version. That means for giants. SP/multiplayer, so indicating if it's a multiplayer session or a single player session. A description of what had happened, and then a description of how to duplicate the problem. What did you expect? Like what should, basically when you're using the function, what are you expecting to happen? And basically call stat. He's attached his game log file, and he's also included a couple of screenshots. So including some errors. Back here. Oh, so what exactly is happening in the log file as it's like operating? So you can include those in. After all of that, then you've got basically people replying back. So it's been added, and then it was assigned to Tensuko, who works on Courseplay. And other people can throw in their 2 cents too. So if you have your own account and you're having this issue, but you want to add more, you can tag into the forum and reply back. And then as a result, basically, he made a comment that he pushed 8.0.0.1 to fix the issue. And then, of course, it gets tagged into the release. So that's sort of how Courseplay works. Sort of the GitHub for Courseplay works. Same with Autodrive. Similar interface for Terraform as well. All of these big, large mods are uploaded to GitHub. And it runs this way. Very friendly area. As you can see, there's no advertising on the side of the site. This is why I'm very pro GitHub. This is where you can sign up for GitHub if you want. If you build mods yourself, you can upload your projects and stuff like that. So very, very safe place to go. And just to show you guys, I'm on the site now. I'm going to rescan my computer, and you'll see that I will not get an infection, or I shouldn't get an infection. We'll do a quick scan, make sure everything is fine. And these infections, like I said, they will slow your system down. So especially if you're trying to use Courseplay and Autodrive, there's a lot of system resources used to make Autodrive work. So why would you want your system bogged down with a bunch of apps and cookies and crap like that running in the background, eating up your system resources, when your RAM, your CPU, your video card could all be used to play the game, right? Or maybe live streaming for that matter, if you want to do live streaming, right? And if you're a live streamer, just in case, I would recommend scan your system before you start live streaming, just to make sure everything is cleared up. Especially if you're like doing 4K live streams or 4K video editing or ultra high definition, make sure you scan your system before you get into doing anything, because it can definitely affect your system. I imagine this is going to come up as 0. So yeah, whatever program you use, Malwarebytes. I use Super Anti-Spyware, but I've used all sorts of different anti-spyware application and vendors. No results, no infections at all, just from GitHub. So if you build mods, please use GitHub if you can. But if you can't find an alternative, like, I don't know, the best way if you're going to go shopping and you are uploading, go ahead and visit the site that you upload to, jump around it, see what it's there, then scan your computer. And if you get infections, then don't use that service, right? One, you're not helping yourself. Two, you're not helping the people that are downloading your mod, right? People are going to get upset. They'll go to your Discord. They'll say, why the heck are you doing this to me? Why do you use King's mod? Why do you use this service, right? So, yeah, just stay away from that, right? Use GitHub, use Google Drive. If you're smart enough, you might have your own somehow web hosting service. Maybe use that. That doesn't have advertising on it. Just to save people the peace of mind. What other noteworthy ones are on there? Terraform. Uses, they don't have a 25 version yet. I think they're working on it. Just two. They're also on GitHub. Bam. Same structure, same format, right? You can post your issues up here. Your release version is on the far right. You can download the zip file just by clicking on here. Downloads. Yay. Same technique, right? Issue happens. With GitHub or Terraform, we have some very smart users that are actually submitting Lua scripts up here for fixes. Actually, no, this was by SCF mod. So actually, it was him who posted. So of course he's a smart. Never mind. Anyways, probably some fixes that he's come up with. If there's any other users here. Nope, this is probably him as well. Yeah. But anyways, others can post 2 issues if they want. Traders. Yeah, Jack Bitcraft outlining what had happened here. Okay, this is kind of off topic, but I just wanted to show you guys that Terraform uses GitHub. Autodrive is really what we're after today. FS25, Google search, GitHub. Release version from yesterday. Brief description, source code. You can hit on the zip file, download it. Looks like some issues have already been posted within the, I don't know, last few hours, I guess, since yesterday. In different languages. Let's see if we can find English. Yeah, here we go. So there you go. So yeah, if you build mods, please use GitHub or something that won't infect people's machines. And like I said, if you do download mods, make sure that you check with the original author of the mod or the person that builds the mod to download the best version of the mod. That way you don't get infected or have issues with your machines. So, all right, there we go. We're going to go into the game. So I've already installed the zip files already. We're going to go to my main screen here. And I'm going to go ahead and load up the game. Go. A lot of modders now are trying to educate people on how to get their latest version and what links to provide. So some ways that they've been doing it is they have been, linking in their Discords or other Discords. Some folks exclusively only upload to ModHub. And I've noticed a trending with most modders that they've been putting in the description of the mod on ModHub to encourage users to download the ModHub version and not to use third-party websites. So a lot of content creators like Farm Sim Guy, Argsy Gaming, Farmer Cop, DJ Goham, the whole list of them have been saying in their videos, their tutorial videos. Even Farm Sim Guy this morning released an Autodrive. What was it? An Autodrive tutorial. And in there, he was talking about GitHub, and he took a moment or two to explain that you should probably get it from the GitHub or a link from the original modder, right? Make sure that you're downloading it. So even us content creators are talking on the subject as well. Myself, today on the live stream, I went and I'm a little bit more vocal today, maybe hitting a sensitive topic on the matter. I just basically am very blunt when I talk about things. If there's certain things that I don't like, I will just bluntly say it on my live stream. Not to, defame people or anything like that. I just simply am passionate about this kind of stuff. And the last thing I want to do is have people have their systems infected. It's just not fun at all. So usually I try to be as blunt as possible, just in case some people don't take the subtle hints about not going to those sites. And that's why I tend to be very blunt. Some people think, oh, you're mad, you're angry. Yeah, I can be angry, but I also find that by showing a little bit of anger on my live streams, gets the point across a little bit, maybe. A little bit more than just the softer touch on explaining, don't go here, boys and girls. So hopefully people have seen what I've shown. I've demonstrated by going the King's mod and using a scanning tool to indicate that, yes, you can get infected by going to those sites. And I also went to GitHub to say, hey, look, I went here and I scanned afterwards. I didn't get infected by going to GitHub. So there we go. I think I've done that. Talked about that enough. For Autodrive and Courseplay, if you install it, make sure that you load up the game and save it, then exit out and reload. I did that earlier on at the beginning of my live stream, and then I ran into some issues with my audio. I didn't realize I didn't have my audio working. So you guys can now hear me now. So I'm kind of rehashing everything that I said in the first hour because I thought you guys could hear me. Okay, we're going in here. In the earlier part of my live stream, I had already launched up here, and there was a message talking about allowing Autodrive to create an Autodrive route. If you say yes to that, it's fine. It'll create a route based on all of the network pathing and roadways that are already on your map. So if you don't want to, let me think here. If you don't want to create a massive network yourself all over the map, you can hit yes on that. It didn't show up right now because I already said no previously earlier in the stream. But if you say yes, it'll create the network map for you, which will save you time. The downside to that is it might go into parts of the map that you honestly don't want it to go into. So there's pros and cons to it. Another thing, if you say no, you'll have to generate all your map all together on your own. your routes, I mean. Let's see here. I think my Courseplay. It's Alt 0. Yeah, Alt and 0 on the keybind. So we have Courseplay here. We got Autodrive here. Now I think this button syncs up Courseplay. I think it's fine. I don't think we'll do that yet. Okay. So let's just take a look at the settings for Autodrive. I've already reviewed Courseplay's settings, I think, on the weekend. So we just hit the gear icon and we'll go in here. We got corner speed. I don't like the corner speed at that rate. I'm gonna put it at 50%. Pipe offset, distance to combine, unload fill level. So if the vehicle gets filled, this will allow you to unload the combine at 85%. That's fine. Field exit strategy for unloader. Behind start, closest to start. I usually leave it at default. Restrict Pathfinder to field. This is for unloading, basically. I'm probably going to say no, but let's say you've got, like, I don't know, hedging on the edge of your, or fencing on the edge of your field. You might want to say yes, so that it stays on the field and doesn't drive into your fence line. Restrict unloader to field. So that's pathing on field and restricting it to the field. So I'm going to leave it as no. You can avoid props destruction if you say yes. You can park in the field. I'm not using the park function, so I'm going to say no. After unloading a combine. Fine. Automatic refueling. I'm not a big fan of that. So hey, no. Auto repair, say no. These options, if you do turn them on, what you would do is you would need to have a waypoint or a pathway that goes to the gas station, and then you would turn this on. Automatic repairing, you would need to go to like a repair point, have your network stretch into the actual repair point, and then turn this on, and whenever it needs repairs, it'll just drive to that location and repair. Same with the refueling as well. Automatic tip side, this would indicate if you're going to tip from the back, from the side, that sort of thing. So I think some of the Rudolph trailers tip to the side. You can have that on or off. Automatic trailer cover, so if it fills up and then it drives off, it'll put the cover on. So if you want realism animation. Auto load, unload position. Off, no automatic. Let's see here. You can unload to the center, unload to the left, behind, right. This will also go with the auto load trailers. As you know, some of them have those functionalities, so you might want to keep that in mind if you're going to use that. I'm going to leave this as behind. Auto load wait time and unload. So I've used this in some of my tutorials. So if you want to delay it a little bit, you can delay it by 10 seconds. Might be something to do with a time sensitive thing, like if you're using a special trailer with let me see, the bale unloader. I did that in my FS22 video for automatic picking up bales from the field and taking it to a storage area. I use this function in my actual bale pickup tutorial for FS22. It basically allows a delay for it to drive off, and the reason why I set it up on there is that because it needs to fold up your trailer. So usually I'll just delay it for 10 seconds so it has a bit of time to fold up the trailer before it's driving off. So I'm going to leave that as 0 for now. Maximum trigger distance. This is handy. Let's say you want to unload and maybe you have like a B train. So you've got a transport truck with 2 trailers. So you can actually set the distance, trigger distance, to be 25 meters. And then I usually set it as 25. You can do it 50 or 100 meters or 200, but 25 is reasonable. That you would extend it even further based on how many, trailers you've got on your B train. So maybe you got 5 trailers. You'll probably go up to like probably 100 meters. I've never really done like more than 2 trailers, so I usually leave it at 25. Then what it does, it'll drive over the actual trigger point, unload the first trailer, then it'll continue driving forward to the point, and once the second trailer lines up with the unload trigger, it'll start unloading the second trailer and continue driving forward to the point. So if you don't have this set for a situation where you have multiple trailers, it's going to probably unload your first trailer and then just drive off. And meanwhile, your second and third and fourth trailer, etc., will not empty. So that's why this max trigger distance is going to help you out whenever you're using Autodrive, especially if you're interested in using B trains, or maybe you have a very long trailer as an example too, right? So just keep that in mind. Swath detection. Decides swaths are detected on fruit field. This might be handy in 25, because if you have swaths on the ground, I'm not sure if you guys know this, but if you've got hay on the ground in a swath, you're going to lose your yield if you drive over it. So you might decide to have swath detection on to keep your tractors from driving over your swath and ruining your yield. So you don't need Autodrive to test this out. You can just basically mow a lawn, swath it, and then have one row with in one row and then a second row. Drive over one of the rows and then leave the other row not touched. Then use a pickup wagon to pick up the first row and see how much you get in there on the one that you've driven over. And then drive over the second one that hasn't been driven over and compare how much product you got in each of your trailers, and you'll notice that you will lose yield if you drive over your rows of hay or straw or grass or whatever it is. So this would allow you to do swath detection and then allow the tractor to avoid the swaths. So that must be a bit new. I'm going to say no. I'm not too picky about that. I think it's about a 5% yield that you'll lose if you drive over your swath. So folding implement, you can have that on. Well, wait for the implement to fold up before starting. So you might want to have that on. There are circumstances where I think that I ran into where I wanted to have it not fold. As an example, in FS22 there was the train mod, right? and I demonstrated that in my demo version of the train mod in FS22. Part of it requires, in order for it to stay on the track, each of the cars, the implements has to be folded. So what I had noticed in my testing, if I had it fold up, it would basically cause all my cars on my train to crash. So I actually had to turn this off in order to use Autodrive with the train mod. So that's something not really talked about in FS22 with Autodrive and that train mod, but I actually did get it to work with Autodrive, but I had to have the fold implement turned off. So but for all standard stuff, because for the majority of your use, you're probably going to have it on. So leave it on, because it'll fold up your implements like your seeders. It's going to fold up, I don't know, your headers, your fertilizers, all of that stuff. So leave that on. DUI scaling. So I usually like to leave, let's see here, I think I've had it at 50%. Put it at 50%. Notifications. This is how long an alert or error will show up. I will probably leave it as default. Display help can be on. Show next path, can leave that on. Line height, I would put this above tractor. That way you can see the points above the tractor, not on the ground. If it's on the ground and you're driving through crops, the points will disappear. If you're driving through grass, it may be hard to see. So this will put the points above the tractor so it's more floating and more visible. Tooltips are good to have on. Show markers, absolutely. You want to see where they are. You can have them on the in-game map. If you have a high-end PC, have this turned on, and you can look at your mini map and your main map to see where different in-game markers are. If you have a lower-end PC, that doesn't perform well, maybe you have to set your graphical settings to low. You might set this to no, so that it doesn't chew up any more graphics memory. Switch to markers. What's this one? I don't think I've used this one. Set target unload when clicking on map path spots. I don't know what this is. This might be to maybe cause a targeting of a point by clicking on it on the map. I don't use that. I'm going to leave that off. You guys, if you've watched my tutorials on the multi-pickup and delivery functionality, and watched any of my tutorial videos on that, you can add settings to HUD. I recommend turning that on, because that's where those functions are. So you do have to have that turned on. I've explained that on my FS22 tutorial videos for Autodrive many times, so make sure you turn that on. Your logoing, you can change that to Autodrive. Hirschfeld, I don't know what that is. Folger. I'm going to leave it as Autodrive. I've never really touched that much. I also turn on wide HUD, especially considering I use the advanced features of Autodrive for multi-pickup and delivery, so turn that on. You can leave the sound on. That's for if you click on markers and it'll make a little beep noise and stuff like that. Having an audio indicator that something went right or wrong is always a good thing. Scale lines. So this will allow you to, if you're having a hard time seeing the lines, you could probably increase them. I've never used this much, but I think I'm going to use it because sometimes those lines are pretty, I don't know, hard to see. So I'll put it at 200 and see what happens. First time I've ever used that. Scale destination name. I don't touch that. I guess if any of the font or wording is too too small. You might want to increase that. Custom colors. Ooh, what's this? Must be new. Record without driver. I don't touch that. That if you're going to try to record a path without using a driver, meaning you don't have to be inside the cab. So you don't, because normally recording will turn off if you're not in the cab of the tractor. So I personally say no. I just leave it off. So I think that's good. Let's see here. These are the look ahead settings. So turn distance, I don't touch that. But if you have a very long curve, maybe you might want it. I'll put it at 10 meters. Max detour. I don't touch that much. This is to avoid targets. I guess you could probably do a 10-meter one. If there's an object on the ground that might be in the way. If silo empty, wait. So if you're doing a course where you're picking up supplies from a location, like maybe you've got an auger wagon on the side of the field that is getting filled with grain, you can choose to set it to wait. That way it'll just sit there and wait and continue to fill. If you want it to drive off, you can do that. I've done that in one of my tutorials. I think my FS22 tutorials with the cow barns. I ended up having all of my equipment for auto feeding my cows and everything set on drive on. So that was a situation where I did turn it on. But for today's stuff, I'm probably going to leave it at wait. Auto connect to start. How this works is you are creating a course, and once you get to you do a loop. The current cursor or point or waypoint that you're on will auto connect to the first waypoint within the circuit, basically. You can auto connect the end as well if you want. I'm going to turn those off. Driver wages, I set that to off, 0. Collision detection, advanced collision detection, which also detects AI traffic, signs, fences. So this is optional. You can have it on or off. I'm going to turn it on. I use the multi-pickup and delivery functionality as I've explained in my tutorials in FS22. It uses the folder functionality, so absolutely we're going to turn that on. It'll also help you organize your routes and stuff like that, so that you don't have a whole list to scroll through. Yeah. Maximum trigger distance, 25 meters. I don't know why that's in there 2 times, but I'm leaving that as is. Collision height on ground, 5.5. I very rarely touch that, so I would leave that alone. Bunker silo manager range, about 50. Silo manager range. I don't touch that as much. Pathfinder algorithm, A star plus Dubbin. I don't know what that is. Choose which Pathfinder algorithm is used when not on a network. Go back here. Autodrive custom. This must be new. I'm not familiar with this. I think I might just leave it as that. Route manager on server. Enable route manager on a dedicated server. So if you have your own, I guess you would want to have this on if you're on a server. Today I'm only doing single player on my PC. So I'll leave that as no. Now we're going to the weather icon, non-functional settings. Turn lights automatic. So we can put that on 10 seconds if you want realism. Beacon lights, sure. Work lights when loading and unloading, always good. That way you know if it's triggering. Some of these light options lets you know if something's working or not. So I usually set these to yes. Hazard light. Remain driving time. So I think that's fine. Then we got the debug mode. I don't touch this much, but if you're into debugging things, you can play around with that. So we're just going to hit apply on all of this. What we can do here. I'll put my music back on now. So let's see. I think my HUD should change. Why is my Christmas music on? I don't want Christmas music. Just remove that. Gotta go get my regular playlist. Go into the HUD. All right, here. Just drag this in there a bit. Perfect. All right. Better music. Let's bring up the I think I hit the wrong alt button. Oops. Oh boy, that's really small. I can barely see that. Oh, I think I went the scale UI. Put this at maybe 110% or 25%. Yeah, that's better. There we go. I got both of my HUDs up, which makes it a little easier. What functionalities do I have? I'm hoping I have my pickup. Yes, I have my multi-pickup and delivery functionality in here. So we'll probably test that out a bit. Let's see here. Set this back to default. I got all sorts of pieces of equipment out here. See here. What kind of fields do we have up? Do we have any more wheat fields? I want to show something really cool. Corn, I don't think we'll do corn. Soybean, that's a standard crop, right? Sugar cane. Put this stuff off. See if any of this stuff is ready for harvest. Field 10. So I think we'll do, what is field 10 anyways? Field 10. I think it's crop list. It's canola by the looks of it. Or is it soybean? Oh, it's soybean. Alright. Let's go ahead and create a route here. Field 10 is like down the road, isn't it? Okay, let's park this right here. I need field 10 is, move this over here. Where am I located right now? Field 10 is right up here. Okay. We're gonna create our first loop course. So to do that, we're gonna go into the recording settings, just hit the warning sign. Oh boy, it's actually, yeah, it's already created some of the route already. All right. So if we're gonna do this, we're gonna record. So hit the recording button, puts an X, and then just drive your tractor forward. And then we're gonna just connect these points, I guess. We'll turn off recording by hitting the red dot. Pull ahead. This point was put in because I had already allowed Autodrive to create the route based on how the map is designed here on Zalanka. We're going to name this route, or this point, probably Silo. So we're going to click on the edit button. It's going to work. Oh, hit that point. Add target. We'll call it farm silo. Hit OK. And then we're going to need to move these out of the way here. We're going to come back to these because we're going to actually test them out at some point, but not at the moment. Okay, and we're back in the tractor. We've got our waypoint. We're going to hit record again. If you want to connect these points, just click on the point that you're currently at, which is Farm Silo, and click on the point you intend to go to, which is this blue one. There, we're linked up. Make a little bit of a turn here. I think we'll go out this way. And we'll stop right here. We're at an intersection here. Now, in FS22, you can create your curves, so we're going to try that out. So this route in front of us is heading towards the right. And we're going to just click on the point that we're at, and then we're going to curve it. Yep. I'm going to curve this one. So curving seems to work perfectly fine. Actually, just take a better look here. To do this, you just have to click on the point that you're leaving, and then highlight the point you're going to, and then click on it. It looks like it didn't create the best of curves, to tell you the truth. Turn off recording. Just drive over here. Usually, actually, no, it did all right. It did all right. Curves are fine. All right. I think that looks fine. Hopefully it looks good. Here. All right, let's see here. Good there. Most of the roadway looks like it's already created, so we'll go up here. I need my map. We're going to up the field 10. So it's created a one-way route. Now, the downside to having your network created for you is that you're going to have situations like this where parts of your course is not even going to be connected up. So that's why it's important that you drive your route before you start using it. So I'm going to make a quick repair. This route is going to go into a one-way route, or bi-directional route, I should say. I'm gonna connect all these points, really. Actually, there's two one-way routes that are like this. Crazy. So I'm spinning. I think we'll probably go this way. Go. Right, this route into here. Bam. And I think we want this to spin out here. So it's like a flower. That's what it really is. There we go. Okay, so I guess our route will go down here. I'm not sure if this is going to connect or not. So we're going all the way to field 10. So we want to be careful here. For some reason, these routes are not connected. I would probably just click like that. There. So you can double click in both directions to create a one-way route. Or bi-directional route. There, that should work. I think that'll work. I've never had to do that before. I do use one-way routes, but not as much as what I've seen auto-generated here on the map. So this is kind of interesting. So we're gonna just continue on down the road. Really. And we'll see what happens, I guess. Yeah, we'll see what happens. So I'll click on that. There, one-way routes. And then we're at field 10 here. So what I will probably do is use this center point to create my course. So you can tell that it's highlighted because of the red line going to it above the tractor. You can see there. That means that one is selected. And we're going to create a secondary route, which is hold down Shift and right click, I guess. Just drive down here. So we're gonna call this field 10, I guess. We'll click on the plus sign with the waypoint icon in the Autodrive HUD. I just usually type F10. Go. And then we'll just spin like this. Can curve it this way. I probably will curve it the other way as well. You might as well just set the course up entirely the way you want it to. I'll turn off the recording button. We need to do a connection point back here, by the way. Because it's not fully connected, I don't think. There we go. Hopefully that will work. We might run into some problems. So that's a fairly simple field. I'll go back over here. And we will go ahead and hook up our... We'll need to get a combine down here, which is something else I want to test out too. So in some of the videos you might have seen online, it talks about header hookup and all of that. That was introduced in FS22. We're going to test that out as well. What it means is that you can have your combine go down to the field, unhook the header trailer, and hook up the combine header automatically before it starts work. Sort of how that works. So, but first of all, we'll just get this tipper set up and going, or at least hooked up to his trailer. Not sure if I have a route here. Yeah, I do. Sort of. A bit of a tight turn, but it'll do. When you're building Autodrive routes, you want to do a ride along is a smart thing. That way everything works fine. Okay. repair this one. I'm going to do like a wide turn. There we go. I'm gonna back up a bit. Perfect. That goes quite well. Now we'll go ahead and connect our trailer, I guess. We're gonna need a combine as well, I guess. I'm gonna move this planter out of the way. Or cedar. Oh. Spin around. Gonna put it over here, I guess, for now. We'll probably use that combine. The auto drive settings and Courseplay settings are different per vehicle, so some vehicles may have different settings. Just something to be aware of. So you might want to check the settings for each. So we'll just leave this guy over here, I guess. We'll come back to him momentarily. Alright. So we're gonna go grab our combine. And we're gonna put the header onto the trailer. This is a new feature in FS22 that, as well as FS25. I'm not sure if it'll work in 25, so we're going to test it out. There's a lot of settings in Courseplay and Autodrive that haven't been covered in tutorial videos. I've covered some of it in most of my FS22 tutorials. I'm not sure if that's going to go on there. Did that go on there? Oh, they go this way. I have two header trailers here. I wasn't sure which one I was going to jump onto. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to use super strength. I don't think I can pick it up. I might be too close. Let's see if I can. I'll back this up. I'll spin around. Pick it up from the front, maybe. I've got the other trailer connected. I think it'll spin off if I just... You know what I think has happened? I might try to sell one of those trailers. Let's see what happens. 1, 2. Here. I'll go in here. It's thinking. There we go. think it's in the list. What kind of trailer is it? Massey Ferguson MF 8570. Oh yeah, it shows pictures too. Oh, let's try selling this one. Oh, it was the wrong one, but guess what? It jumped over to the right trailer. Oh, very cool. I fixed that, that's for sure. Let's back up. We're gonna back up. Grab that. Hey, we're gonna flip around. We'll just drive out up to here, I guess. We're gonna set up a course on field 10, I guess. So, we're gonna hit the center field button. And we'll click on Courseplay Field. Go. And now we're going to field 10, I guess, which is way up here. So, field position target icon, you want to click on field position. Click on field 10. And then click on field port settings. Actually, there's one other thing we want to go into vehicle settings for the HUD with mouse, fuel saving, all of it good. Hold tools at course end. Yep. Return to starting position. Go ahead, activate it. Raise tools. That's fine. Automatic cutter attach. Yeah, this is what we want to turn on. So this is what this does, is it allows automatic attaching a cutter which needs to be attached as a trailer or on a separate header trailer. So as you know, I have the header trailer attached. What will happen is those will drive to the field, detach the trailer automatically, reverse the combine automatically, then pull ahead, pick up the trailer, or sorry, the header, and back up again, and then head to the field and start working. So it'll disconnect it'll basically connect the cutter or header to your combine, detaching the trailer and all of that jazz. So what it does, which we're going to try out. Stop while unloading. None of this stuff touch. Call unloader at 80%, so if it needs help, when it wants to get unloaded, it'll call the tipper. Draw swath is activated. So I think that's pretty much all that I wanted to turn on. Automatic cutter attached, or header attached. I think that's all good. Okay, go back in again. Field position 10. We'll choose field setting. Multi-tool, no. Number of headlands, we'll just do one headland. Headland corners activated. We'll put that as 0. Center, field center, up and down. So counterclockwise, sure. And row width, rows, follow, field, edge, curve, stretch, automatic, row to skip. Let's activate the curve. That'll save on fuel if it works. I'll hit generate course. There we go. So it's generated the course. We'll go to escape. Escape. And then now what we want to do, I'm not sure if this is going to work. We're going to turn off course recording. I'll turn AI drive CP. I'm not sure if this is going to work. Because normally it's a CP button, Courseplay button, but we'll see what happens. We're going to set F10. And then we're going to, hopefully what will happen is this will head to where it needs to go and what it do. Have to go back in here. Target position is very important. We need to do this again, sorry. We're going to do target position is where the drop off the trailer is. Not sure if this is going to work. Nope. I think it will. Guess we'll find out, I guess. Alright, now let's just hit play or go. So you can hit the on key on auto drive. I've already set the destination to F10. So we'll just see what happens. Babysit it for a wee bit, I guess. Just scroll out a bit. So far it's driving. Normally it's a CP button, but it might not work. Meaning auto drive hands over to Courseplay. I'm not sure if this is going to all work because I don't think it's scripted to work yet. I hit the steering wheel. Normally it's not the steering wheel, it's like a CP button, but that's missing off the auto drive HUD, so guess we'll find out. I do have it on though. Might need a couple of newer edition of auto drive. So it's heading to field 10 here. Let's see. Looks like it's going in. We'll see if it'll detach the trailer. However, I'm not able to start AI helper. Interesting. Didn't start the AI helper. So I don't think it will connect up to auto drive. Courseplay, sorry. There's something to mention. Let me just turn this off and see what happens. Nope. Drive start AI CP alive at destination. It's supposed to work though. See what other settings we have. Restrict. No, we'll turn these off. Restrict pathfinder field. Avoid fruit. No. Park and field. No. Cycle pickup and delivery. Set that to none. Refueling off. Bearing off. Unload. Swath detection will turn off. Hold implement. Say yes to that. Good. Oh. Okay, let's go back to Combine. Oh. To say that. Yes. So next path, yes. Above tractor. Yes. These are all fine. What about this thing here? A-star dubbin. Let's switch this to custom. Apply. Oh. Just back up. Not able to start AI helper. Not able to start AI helper. Why is that? I wonder if there's a setting. Training for fuel off, pro professional, top harvester, train. AI helper fruit destruction deactivated. Automatic repair. First play user setting. Expert mode. Show all active courses. Show course. Airman. Distant. Oh, I don't think there is any other settings in here. I think I went through them all. I don't think it will jump over to try one more time. Play. Oh. Stop. Restrict Pathfinder to field. AI helper. So I don't think it will actually kick into Courseplay yet. Because normally, usually there's a CP option. Alright, well, guess that doesn't work. Just, we'll just get this guy set up and going, and we'll see what happens. We can probably park this guy over here, so connection between Autodrive and Courseplay isn't really working, so let's just go over here. We'll see if it'll at least run on, if I start Courseplay automatically, what will it do? See, so it detached the trailer. So I don't think it did it. Having some, it did detach the trailer, so that's. Let me just see here. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I stopped working unexpected. No path found. So path different distance is a problem. Just move this guy over here. So I think probably right here is the ideal spot. I have to see what happens. Unexpected, no path. Need a much larger pathing option. Hey, what if I just drive onto the field? Happen. No. What if I start right at the start option? Like, well, like right here. See what happens. Nope, it won't do it. So it has pathing issues. From my last test of Courseplay, there was some pathing issues before too. So we'll just have to wait. The radius is very small, I think, is what's going. So I'm just going to go here. So I will have to wait till there's some fixes or a newer release of Courseplay that incorporates a much wider thing area, because it's not going to auto hook up the trailer or header as expected. So just go over here, and but anyways, it does work in Farming Simulator 22, so you can give it a try. I think I've tested it out a few times, so I know it works on 22. Okay, this guy's just gonna go. Oh, it's raining. I don't care if it's raining. Let's fix that. This is just for testing purposes, so at least we know the rain trigger will stop. Allow reverse pathing. Stop. Well, we're going to deactivate that. There we go. That was quick. So he's going. So we're going to go over here. We're going to do combine assistance. So you want to make sure the combine icon is selected. We're going to FS20 field 10 for pickup, and this is a pickup and delivery, I guess. So We're gonna drop it off at the silo and hit go. If you drive off. So advanced functions that we'll probably have to wait for. But this is far smoother the way it's operating right now. Combine is running. Let's see. It's not harvesting. I thought it was ready to go. You know what it is? I probably don't own the property. That is probably it. Let's see. Get him to continue on. I don't own the property. Yeah, I don't know. There we go. Stop that. We'll first waypoint and go. Make myself a hole. Oh. Gotta go back over here. go ahead and push that in. Oh dear. Oh. I gotta love testing. Okay, cool. Yeah, this guy's gonna go. There we go. We'll ride along with him. So he will return to the farm. He's on an infinite loop. You can tell by this little icon down here. Looks like a figure 8. If you click it, you can indicate how many paths he'll run. So 1 attempt, 2, 3, 4. Not sure what the max number is. You can just mouse over and scroll wheel it too, by the way. But we'll just leave him on infinite. Well, this was just going on the combine. So it looks like it's cleaning up the corners right now. That is also available in Farming Simulator 22 with the latest version. It will clean the corners a little bit. So I'm going to be talking about Farming Simulator 22 and 25 as I go along, but we are on Farming Simulator 25 right now. But what I'm trying to get at is that some of these functions are basically already in 22. One of the interesting things in the one of the latest 22 updates is it talks about the new AI system. So I think, can't say for sure, but I theorize that the Courseplay creator might have known that we were getting some of these new AI functions, because he had indicated new, I think in one of the subheadings or one of the fix-it notes on 22, it had indicated a new system. So I was like, well, okay, new system. So it must be part of 22 to a degree. As you can see, he's cleaning up the corners. And Courseplay will do this in 22 as well. So hello, NachoCast, welcome in. We are testing out Courseplay and Autodrive because, well, Autodrive and Courseplay, that's was released in the last 2 days. So I got the tractor on Autodrive right now, and I've got this combine on Courseplay. I'll let you know, NachoCast, that I cannot get Autodrive and Courseplay to work together. So I don't think that's a function yet. We'll have to wait for a future release. So in some situations you can use Autodrive to drive up to a work area and then it'll jump over to Courseplay to start working. I haven't been able to get that to work, so I don't think it's available. Message mod assistant. No. I actually never have heard of that. What is that? Message mod assistant. Let me look that up. Is that with like FS25? Oh, are you talking? Oh, you're talking about FSG mod assistant, not MSG. FSG is what you mean. Yes, I do use FSG. One sec here. I think I know what you're talking about. I'm gonna switch screens here. Actually, wait. I can probably pop it. I'm gonna bring up a... Give me a sec. Display capture. This bad boy is probably what you're talking about. Yep, I use that. Yeah, I was like, MSG, what the heck is that? Then I had to think about it and I was like, oh wait, no, wait, let me think. FSG. Usually I figure things out. Let's see here. So that bad boy. That's it. Yep, I do use that. I also use... What's this? Mod Assistant has detected that this mod uses possible unsafe file operations in a Lua. So that's odd, I didn't expect that to pop up. Oh, it's the Autodrive, yeah. If you pop in, so Courseplay and Autodrive, if you pop that in there and you're getting this message, say, I am sure it's fine, keep it, never ask me about this mod again. So that's one of the new security functions that the FSG Mod Assistant tool has provided. So I'm guessing the guys from FSG Modding has not added the Autodrive mod and the Courseplay mod to the whitelist, meaning A-OK list. So if you get that, just say it's you trust it. So yeah, Courseplay and Autodrive has brought that up. My guess is that they haven't upgraded their whitelist. So the FSG team needs to add it to the whitelist. So all antivirus programs have basically a whitelist. So dollars to donuts, it'll get added to the whitelist. I just had it trigger just now. Just hit OK. In the files? Oh. Ow. Well, I guess we'll find out, I guess. I imagine for at least the FSG tool, I think, I imagine someone could always put in a ticket with them on the GitHub and just indicate, hey, what, like if your guy actually knows about this type of stuff, I would probably have him go to the GitHub and put a forum post, and he can put in a write-up. Is what I would do, personally. Yep. Now, I haven't had any issues at all, so everything seems to be running fine. And Courseplay has been around for quite a few years. Oh. Well, is that all on public forums or something? I haven't seen that. I'd want to see forum posts, is what I would do before I make a determination on that. But I've never had any problems with Courseplay. And there's a lot of, never seen anything in the public forums or anything suggesting any issues. So, but mind you, this is like, what do you call it? A developer version. So there's always the potential of a bug or something. You gotta be careful. But I know Courseplay has been around for quite a few years, so I don't know, find it hard to believe that he would do something that would cause issues with players. I imagine so. Like I said, it's a developer version. You can expect certain things to go kind of crazy. That's why we always tell people to be careful with a developer version. But one good thing that he doesn't have it on Kingsmod. At the early part of my live stream, I demonstrated going to Kingsmod and a few of these other sites that aren't GitHub related, and demonstrated how it can actually infect your system just by visiting the site. So I definitely don't recommend people going to those sites. I think I got from Kingsmod at least about 39 issues that had popped up. So do not go to those sites. Yep. I got like 39 on the live stream, so if you check the start of my live stream, like after the stream is done, you'll see I went to GitHub, no viruses from there, and then I went to another one. what was it, FS25, I think. FS25, I think. 5.net. Yeah, this site. This one gave me like about 50 or so, or 39, sorry, in the 30s. Not gonna click on it now. I don't want to get reinfected. Well, any site that has advertising, I would stay around for the most part. So, especially what you were saying, the download button, stay away from those. Because they usually ask you to install an executable file, and then that infects your system with an app. But even a standard website that has a whole whack of different advertisements on it, that can also infect your system as well, or slow it down. There we go. Autodrive is working perfectly fine. Off he goes. But GitHub is a good place to post what do you call it, mods. I would sooner trust a download from GitHub than anywhere else, unless, yeah, of course, the person has done something malicious with the zip file. Then that's the actual modder's problem, not the host of the site, right? Looks like we just finished one field. And, well, okay, let's drive him back. I need my trailer. Where did my trailer go? I think it's over there. And it's good to clean up most of that stuff. Like, if people don't know that those sites operate that way, and let's say you've been using your computer for quite a few years or something like that, and you just became aware of it, you might find up to like 5,000. Because usually those sites, what they do is they will continuously update the files. And in some cases, some of them will actually go on the internet and download new versions of the tracking cookies, basically. Basically, you get all that stuff running in the background. Slows down your PC to a crawl. What does Courseplay do that GPS does not? That's a really good question. For one, it can pick up material off of the ground with a front-end loader. So there's that. What else? It can do bunker silo work. So if you don't want to be in the bunker and you don't want to do the leveling, you can get Courseplay to do the leveling for you, as well as compaction as well. So we'll do all of that stuff for you. Another thing too is that if you want to do the vegetable harvests, as you may have noticed, there's some it can be a bit challenging because the AI will not allow the pipe to auto adjust to the height of your trailer. So if you set up Courseplay to do the vegetable harvesting, and you approach with a higher tipping trailer or a lower tipping trailer, it will adjust the spout accordingly so that you don't have to like force your way underneath of it. So it makes it a little bit easier, I find, because Giant's AI doesn't have the ability to adjust the height of the pipe on there. So you've got that as an option. You can also do baling as well, and forage. You can use a baler and you can actually collect up, you know, do your baling. You can also do, what is it, a forage pickup, like a pickup wagon. You can get him to pick up your stuff off the field as well. So, quite a few things. You can run more than one harvester on a field. You can so if you have a very large field, you can have up to 5 harvesters harvesting your large field, all at the same time without them having to collide into each other. So you can do that as well. Maybe I might demonstrate that somehow. I don't have a field available, do I? This guy I need to send back. He's... I'm gonna go unload this guy. So there's quite a few things you can do. You can have more than one plow operating on a field. Any piece of equipment that operates on the field, you can have multiple AI workers on the one field doing the same task if you want. So you could have like 5 plows on the same field without going over the same work area that its buddies has been on, basically. So a lot of cool things you can do with it. And Courseplay has been in, I don't know, been around since I think Farming Simulator 15, and it's been by the same guy. I've used it, I've started playing Farm Sim in 19, so I've played it in 19 and 22, and now I'm in 25. Same with Autodrive. Autodrive has been around for that long as well. So there are a lot of people that use those 2 mods on a regular basis. We're gonna go ahead and empty this out here, and we'll see what else we can do. I think I might do some plowing. I'm gonna buy some plows, and we'll do multiple plows on one field. I need to buy some more equipment on this. Hello, Craig family. Welcome in. How's it going? Welcome to the live stream. We're gonna go and buy some stuff because we're testing here. Let's go ahead and buy. Let me see here. We're gonna buy 3 John Deeres. So 1, 2, 3. Yep. So I tried to get Autodrive and Courseplay to cooperate together. Autodrive works fine. It just will not hand over to Courseplay yet. That's not scripted in. So we'll have to wait until Autodrive gets an update past 3.0.0.0 before that functionality will work. But if you're just doing basic stuff of picking up from the side of the field or stuff like that, that's fine. Okay, where is my John Deere's? There we go. We're gonna back these up a bit. Actually, we'll drive forward. These guys are gonna be my plows. We're gonna buy, I don't know, 9-meter plows. I got the Black Sheep modding plow installed as a mod. There you go. Plows. Subspoilers. Here we are. I'm gonna buy these guys. Love these guys. I'll do my 9 meters. We're gonna buy 3 of them. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, not enough space. Where did they go? Oh, there they are. I gotcha. All right. I appreciate you, Nacho. Have a good night, man. Get this hooked up. Not sure if I have any waypoints over here. Let's see. Just see if this guy will go to the farm silo. That works. That's auto drive for you guys. We're gonna go grab this. We'll do the same thing. Send him to the farm silo. And go. Off you go. We're gonna buy another plow. Grab that. Hi. That guy's going for a whirl around. There we go. What are you gonna do? Yeah, he's on his way. You didn't fold up the implement. That's the problem. Let's see here. See if folding implements is turned on. Yeah, make sure this has to be turned on. I wish this was a global setting, so you might have to remember to turn this on each time. Oh, and we'll set as default. Apply. Okay, and we'll let this out. Okay, and he's folding up. I'm not sure how well the other one did. He made it. Let's set this one. Yeah, implement is not folded. I think that should be on by default. Bye. I'm gonna go ahead and pull ahead. Clear this guy off of here. Oh, there we go. And we're missing someone. Got a lot of vehicles. Okay, this guy needs to drive forward, so we'll hit the power button on the main HUD for this one. Have to get a little bit closer to the road, I think. There we go. I think pathfinding in Courseplay and Autodrive is somewhat limited for the time being. We'll probably see it increase. Here, we'll help this guy out. Off you go. We're gonna go ahead and set up we're going to plow this field, I think. Or wait, which field should we plow? What's probably my biggest? I think this field? Oh, let me take a look and see where the biggest field is. It's field 64, isn't it? Or 54. I'll buy field 54. Okay. We're gonna do that. I think it's over here. Yeah, this one right here. Alright, oh, here we are. We're gonna plow this one up. So to get started with Courseplay, we're gonna hit the target icon. This will work a hit or miss if you hit CP Fieldwork. It's not working for me, but dollars to donuts, if you hit the target icon, it'll bring up the HUD. So that's your best bet. You want to select the field by hitting field position. Click on that and then click on the field. So in this case 54. You'll know it's activated by the white outline. And yeah, I think that'll do it. You'll want to generate a course, so before you do that, go to field settings along the top. We're going to run 3 tools on here. We'll do activate switch lanes so that they don't bump into each other. Headlands, we'll probably do 1 headland. Actually, no. Well, yeah, we'll do 1 headland. Start work on headlands. Yep. Sharpen headland corners activated. Number of round corners will say 0 because we want them sharp. And we can generate. So hit C on your keyboard or click on the generate fieldwork at the bottom. So hopefully it'll work here. There we go. We got our course set up. Perfection. And then you can hit escape. We're going to copy by hitting the pieces of paper at the bottom of the Courseplay HUD. So this HUD. So right here, we copied. We're going to set this as left 1. You got set this as left 1. And then set this to first waypoint and hit play. You'll get to work. We're gonna take this guy over to the field. We're gonna get this guy operating on the same field. So now on the last tractor, I had copied the course. All we need to do over here is just hit the little green paper icon to grab that information from that course. And then we're going to set this guy as center. And then make sure we start on first waypoint and hit play. It'll get going. And we got 1 more John Deere to set up. He'll be our 3rd one. Wherever he is. Oh, here we are. Drive him. In some cases, in FS22, you could probably get the tractor to drive there from here, but pathfinding is restricted to a degree on the developer version. So your best bet is to get as close to the start position as possible with your implement for the time being, till a newer version of Courseplay comes out. To go ahead and hit the paper icon, which initiates the course, and we'll set this to right and first waypoint and play. And this guy will get to plowing. So that means I'll have 3 plows on this field doing work at the same time. You can do this with combines. You can do this with, I don't know, other tractors or implement seeders. So you can see they've already plowed over here. And then off he goes. So you cannot do three plows on one field with the Giants AI. It just doesn't work. So just to let you guys know. So this will speed up your work. That way you don't have to have like one AI worker working on the field. You'll be able to have more than one. So not too shabby. All right. Missed the spot. Oh dear. I think it's almost done. Oh, those two are already finished. Oh, that's interesting. I guess there might be some pathfinding issues here. I'll put this at first. Set him up over here, I guess. Oops. I wonder if I have to, I'll set him back to there. I'll do that. There we go. We'll set him as first. Okay. See if there's any options for collision detection. Start stop only? Nope. Activated. Broken threshold. Our AI helper fruit destructions deactivated. That's fine. All of this is fine. Tool setting, phase tool, convoy distance. Oh yeah, convoy and distance is for multi-tool settings, so it can keep a distance between units. So I can probably set it to like 90 meters. So it'll keep 90 meters from the distance of that other combine. Wow. So not too shabby, I think, overall. This guy's still going. We'll just have to wait till things improve. Overall, I think most of the features from FS22 are already in here. There's just small things that need to be fixed. We just have to wait till things improve. But I'm kind of surprised because when we went from 19 to 22, we didn't have this much stuff available to us. When we switched from Farming Simulator 19 to Farming Simulator 22. So this is really cool. I think 90 meters is adequate for now. And hopefully they won't run into each other. But as pathfinding expands in Autodrive and Courseplay, I'm certain we'll probably see it improve. Those two crashed. Should be folding up the implements. That'd be a bit better. Come on. So probably not as perfect, but oh well. Guy's gonna back up a bit. There we go. What else can we do? Let's jump in here. Go to the help menu. Extended AI, course generation. Yeah, this is also available on 22. Which is nice, saves on gas. Got kind of a curved field, it'll just extend it. That way you don't have to do a bunch of backing up and turning around. Tail wrapping and collecting, lane switching, vineyards. Yeah, this is the wheel loader, front loader functionality you can pick up from the ground. and empty. Someone finished his work. I can also click on the vehicle here. He's done. Get him out of here. Not too shabby. That path is not connected, is it? Oh. Another thing too with Autodrive, if someone has already created like a road map or an Autodrive route or a map already and you like what they've done, they can share it with you. So that is also a possibility. There's a YouTube channel, the Autodrive guy. I think he still has a YouTube channel. I hope so. Let me see if I can find it. Don't know why he wouldn't have a channel still. Autodrive guy. Yeah, he still has his channel up and running. I'll grab that. I don't think he has any available for... I don't think he would have any available for 25, but I imagine he will start making some. So his whole channel is about building Autodrive routes. And then he shows a video of him making it, and then he usually shares it, the routes. So, a pretty cool guy. Kind of a creative way of having a channel, to tell you the truth. So we're gonna go down here. I don't know why that went off like that. That's crazy. See if I can back off the map. Nope, I can't. That's crazy. Oh, it's probably because of the cars, because it builds it based on the cars. If you allow it to build the map for you. All right, let's head down here. I need to find out where my main farm is. Head this way. Probably over here. Turn this way. Hello. Woohoo. I'm probably going to sell most of the stuff that I have. What about this guy? Let's set him up over here. Do this field. Field work. Generate. We'll hit play. I'll have to remove the combine off the field. I think got him sitting on here somewhere. Another thing you can do with Courseplay is you can map out the design of a field and use it to create a field. So you would create a outline in Courseplay, and then once it's created, it'll make it as a field boundary basically, and then it will work on the inside of that field boundary to, you know, plow. Get this guy off the field here. I'll probably go up this way because I've got which way am I going? Oh, yeah, I'm heading in the right way. I'll let him plow that up. I could put 2 plows on here too if I wanted to. I wish I had like a larger rock picking mod. I could do rock picking as well. Just scour this out. All right, I'm gonna go up here. Up that out. Perfect. Let's see if I've also got another combine, or sorry, 8R done. So this guy is already finished. We can put him on another field plow. That'll save a lot of money. This one's being plowed already, I think. Yeah. So it's this field that I think I need to do. will just generate start. I think I got something else on this field somewhere. Yeah. These two things. So, this guy's my leveler. And he's gonna work in. Yeah, right in. Ta-da! Probably send it back to silo. You can also create folders. Oh, that one farm. I get him to go to the farm. That is B. That off. There we go. Send this to farm silo. Oh, don't have any connection points. Too far off. There we go. Turn that off. We got this drive forward. All of this down. Haven't really used this mod in a while. Yeah, I'll just park this right here. Alright, up here we go. What other field do I have? I think I got one more field over here to plow. Yeah, this one. Auto detect. Just generate. There we go. I missed a bit there. Oh, it's just rendering out. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I forgot to remove this guy off. I was trying this out. Oh. Not sure if that front folds up. I don't think so. Oh, it does. There we go. I'll leave this guy here. We'll move this guy out of the way. Probably sell a lot of my equipment on here. I think I'll probably wait a few versions of Courseplay and Autodrive. before incorporating it onto like a map or something for gameplay. For all I think this is working. One. Oh. Had to park this guy, the PO2. There we go. This guy's holding up traffic by the looks of it. Performing emergency garbage flight. Okay. Yep. There we go. That's done. Alright, I'm gonna go over here. I think I got like a couple of bales I need to pick up. Not sure if bale loading will work. I don't think so. Pathfinding isn't far enough. Just clear that out. No path found. Yeah, so pathfinding's not far enough. So bale pickup's a bit of a problem still. We'll just have to wait. There we go. I got one more bale over here, I think. No, I think it was just the 2 bales. Oh, a few things. Put this over here, I guess, for now. Looks like this guy's working hard in the bunker. Compacted to 100%, which is good. So with this guy, there's pathfinding issues sometimes too, so my guess is that pathfinding has been restricted to like the minimalistic setting as possible. And then they will increase that, I think. For now, for stability purposes, it's restricted. So what that means is it may have a difficult time trying to reach a target or a position if there's a great distance. So in this case, I had to start this guy inside the bunker in order to get him working. I tried parking him here and it didn't work very well, so things like that will improve as people submit things to the GitHub, demonstrating what issues are happening with Courseplay. Same with Autodrive too. And then we will have a bigger, better Autodrive and Courseplay. What do we got going on over here? Take him out of the way. Put that there. Probably some of this stuff I'll sell. Let's go in here. I guess I'll sell the Macdon. I don't need it. Sell that one. Artist trailer, sure. The Ropa mouse, don't need that. Oxbow, sell that. Alright, I think that's probably all that I'm going to show on Autodrive and Courseplay. I have a rough idea where it's at right now. That has a bit more work needed to it. Oh. Try out other versions down the road. I think we'll switch over to the main game server, I guess. Hit quit on here. Switch to my multiplayer server, which is cross-platform, so there won't be any Autodrive or Courseplay on. I probably actually have to switch my game. Let's see. Let's